Hi, it's me, Vicky Marie. It looks like we're up for an all-nighter tonight because, anyway, hi Phyllis, hi Chumba, hi Wendy. So yes, apparently the press conference has been changed. So 7:30 CST, 12:30 a.m. UK time, which is 1:30 in the morning in Spain. Actually, that's quite good in a way for me because I can go to sleep and get back up again. I can have a couple of hours sleep. I'm just trying to check it just to make sure. Oh, let's see. On there it just says that there's going to be. Okay. Right, I'm just coming back now. Oh, I know. So, Wendy, are you still on here? Wendy, where did you see that? Oh, yeah. Hi, Cuba Lakeland. Hi, Desi. Hi, Tina. Hi, Shelley. Now, I've come on a bit earlier because apparently the press conference has been delayed and the press conference is not going on now. Come here, right? Come and say hello. Come on. Come on. Are you coming to say hello? Another YouTube you follow, channel you follow. Okay. Hi again, Phyllis. Oh, JLR posted it as well. Yeah. Now you do understand about the. I'm not being funny about the YouTube channels. That it happened just the other day. Somebody put a comment on about another YouTube channel, and at first I was thinking, oh yeah, and then I went back on this YouTube channel, this particular YouTube channel, which I won't mention, and I watched it and I thought, oh no, I don't want to endorse that. You know, I didn't like what they were saying. So this is the problem. So I don't like to. Sometimes I will endorse a channel. I like that guy. Hi, David. I like that guy because I like the interview he did this morning. But there will be things that I'll go on probably and not like the things he does. And I just don't want to get into a situation where I'm either criticizing YouTube channels and sometimes, people just literally do make things up. And I want, sometimes I want to say something about it, but I know that could cause like a channel war or, and I don't want that. So that's the only reason why. Oh, Shelley, no, I don't mind. Honestly, I don't. If I minded, I'm not. If I really, really minded, I would literally say it. But I don't. I don't mind that channel. But I'm sure I wouldn't agree with everything he said. I don't know. I've only watched the videos about this case, so do you see what I mean? Then I said because I can't stop talking, because I talk too much, then I start talking about them, and then I let out some of the way I feel about things, and I don't want to. He does seem to do good reporting, Phyllis. He does. I agree. And he's on the spot there, because that's the difference it makes when you're so far away. It is nice. Like when I went to St. Michael's, it's nice to actually be in the place because you see what other people present. And some people present it well, other people don't. So it's nice to actually go there and do it in actualidad. I'm speaking Spanish, so that's because I'm getting tired. So it's probably better that it's on later because I'll go sleep and then I'll set my alarm and wake up again. I'll have had a couple of hours. So I did like his videos because he was right there and he showed around the place, and you get more of an insight, don't you, into the place itself. Yes, please press a thumbs up. Though I probably won't be here for very long for this one. I am still trying to get some. I wonder where I suppose he'll get his information from American channels. Will he? Hi, Rio. Oh, thank you, Wendy. I know you didn't mention. Hi, Angela. Yeah, it makes you wonder, why have they changed the time? Why have they changed? They've got more information to come out. That's why. Because normally they wouldn't want to make it later, because information can slip out. As soon as they've decided that they're going to give a certain amount of information, they'll want to get that out as soon as possible, because they won't want anybody else, they won't want it leaking out somehow. They want to keep control of the information that they give out. So if what they've done is made it later, it's because there's potentially more information coming out. It's intriguing, isn't it? It's very intriguing. Hi, Sorcha. Hi, Lady Dog Lover. Yes, on-site reporting is, you wish you could. Maybe one day I'll be, if I was like, he's got a lot more followers than me. He's got a lot more subscribers. Also, you're going to have to set your alarm. I'm going to have to set mine. They must have arrested someone, Shelley. They must have arrested someone. I couldn't believe that it's even taken as long as it has for this case, because you don't know that whoever the person is, they might have been in custody for quite a while already. If they're coming out today to announce that they've got a suspect, Joe just got this really weird feeling of deja vu for some reason then. So they're coming out now to announce they've got a suspect. That person might have been in custody for 2-3 days. Or however long they're allowed to keep someone in custody before they have to charge them. The boyfriend put in his DNA sample, didn't he? Though, to be honest, they probably already had his DNA sample if he's been arrested. Isn't it true now that as soon as you're arrested, you have to give your DNA? So it may be that whoever the boy, I'm not saying it is a boyfriend because we don't know who it is, but let's say it's the boyfriend. So say when he gave his DNA sample, they found some of that DNA under her fingernails or whatever. So they might have arrested him straight away, and they've been questioning him for 3 days. We just don't know. Yeah, he gave up his mobile phone as well. I know he gave it up willingly, but he probably didn't have much of a choice. Yes, Phyllis, it was supposed to be at 4:00. That's what this live was about. But it's been delayed till 7:30, which I am going to be live for, but I am going to go have a sleep, set my alarm, because that is about 1:30 in the morning here in Spain. So where are we now? It's just coming up to 10 o'clock now. So yeah, I can get like a couple of hours sleeping. So Phyllis, Phyllis seems to know a lot more. So you believe they have someone as a suspect. Have you any idea who it is? Is there any information on who it is? Because is it the boyfriend? Is it the guy? No, nobody knows. Nobody knows. It's good that they've got a suspect, and if they're going to announce they've got a suspect, it's like I was saying earlier, you sort of feel happy, that they've got a suspect. But of course, it doesn't bring Rachel back. Rachel is dead. Sorcha heard that the boyfriend has not been arrested. Yeah, so Shelley, it's all right for you. It's only 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock in the evening for you in Canada. Yeah. Sorcha, where are you? Yeah. So I'm aware of the fact that maybe later, when I come back on, there might not be many of you on here because you probably have got, I don't know what you have to do in the morning. You might have to be up early in the morning. Oh, Sorcha, you're in Chester, so you're not in America. Will you be up? Will you be up for it? Yeah. I just can't not be up for it because I'm too nosy, I'm too inquisitive. I want to know who this suspect is, and I will be up for this press conference, whatever. Yeah. Do you know, Wendy, that's the point. We don't know there is even one of the, obvious suspects. The obvious suspects are the boyfriend or any of her ex-partners, really, or any of the fathers of her children, or the guy who was being interviewed and presenting himself for interviews all over the place. Desi, yes, the time's been changed. So it's 12:30 your time, midnight, 1:30 my time. But I'll be up for it. Rio will be up because she's looking after all the dogs. Oh, Rio, I saw your email. Thanks so much for that. I'm going to reply to that tomorrow. Stay strong. Yeah, that's right. They're having a press conference. Oh, Vicky, hi. Yeah, well, I was live now for the press conference that's supposed to be taking place, but we've just heard that the press conference is now not happening until 12:30 UK time. So I'm only on briefly now. I'm going to go in a minute and then I'm going to go and have a sleep and I'm going to set my alarm and I'm going to get up. So you see me with my coffee at 1:30 in the morning in Spain. Do you know, Angela? Yeah, that's. I don't know if you've seen the video from earlier, but that's why I love that sheriff so much, that Maryland sheriff, because he just seems to know what he's doing. And now they've got their press conference. They've got a suspect. And it's not about whether we think anything. It's about the way that. So what this reminds me of is the difference. Okay, I'll give you an idea. When during COVID, and I used to, obviously I live in Spain, so I would watch the Spanish news conferences from the president, from the prime minister, Pedro Sanchez. And then obviously I've got family in the UK, so I was interested in what's happening in the UK. So I'd watch the press conferences in the UK from the idiot Johnson and all the others. And the difference is like, I'd watch a press conference from Pedro Sanchez and afterwards I would just feel better, that things were going to get better. I'd feel reassured. I won't feel so panicked, so anxious. And then I would sit and watch a press conference from the UK and I think, I haven't got a clue what's going on, So, and this is how I feel with this. You look at the way the Lancashire police held their press conferences, and you're watching the press conference and you're thinking, what? It's like nothing made sense, everything, it just, and right up to the inquest, nothing made sense. It's like I've never had so many gasps of what? Just me sat watching something saying, what the hell are you talking about? That, doesn't make sense. And then watch a guy like this talking about this case, and right from the beginning you just knew he was going to catch him. Hey, 411. This Saskia, it's not a nightie, it is a dress, but I wear it as a nightie, so I am actually in my nightie. But yeah, you feel so reassured, you know, with some people. This police officer is just, this sheriff has just made me feel reassured. I haven't missed anybody else. So Shelley will see. I will see you tomorrow, Vicky, your time, but still Thursday my time. That is confusing. Oh, so Vicky, she's a DMV video. She's got to get the kids to school in the morning. I know. How inconsiderate. Yeah, I'm on overtime. Yeah. Oh dear me. No, but there's no way that I'm going to miss that press conference. There's just no way, because I want to know who it is. I want to see, you know, that they have caught someone. Oh God, I better not have any more wine. Yeah, exactly. That's the difference between not having Andrew Snowden in charge as the Commissioner of Police. But, well, that's it. Vicky, unless you wake up sort of in early hours or whatever, you might just put your phone on, or I do that sometimes. If I wake up at 4 a.m. and need to go to the loo or whatever, and I just put on them and see what I've missed on YouTube, which is normally not that much. Yes, they've got a suspect. Vicky, we don't know if there's well, I presume they've arrested someone, so they've got a suspect. Oh, now 411 about those, you know, you were asking me about the gifting of memberships. You could try it. If you look on your phone now while we're on live, you should see a $sign, and I think that's how it works. And if you get it, I think that, because I don't think there's anything I can do about it. I don't think it's anything to do with me. Oh, actually, which makes me, I am a member of my own channel, believe it or not, because I joined because I wanted to see how it looked to members. See if I can, of course I don't know if I can find it on my phone and see if I can see it from a member's point of view. But the thing that I have to say to you is, I know you wanted to gift a membership to that lady. I don't think you can specify. Oh, Jackie's here. You've missed everything. Phyllis, I personally think it is the guy, Michael. If I had to, you know, I don't know. I don't think it's the boyfriend. I personally don't think it's the boyfriend, because I can't see how he could have done it. Not because I don't think he's capable of it or whatever. I just don't see how he could have done it. Unless he actually went for that hike or jog or whatever she did with her, and they ended up having an argument. Or maybe because he knew she was going there. I think it had to be someone who had a good knowledge of that area, to know about the tunnels, you know. So it may not be Michael. It may be just somebody else. So, oh, did you find it? Yeah. Hi, Army Jen. Wendy's 70%. I'm 70%. It's Michael, but I'm not 100%. Now, but the thing is, 411, what you've got to be, if you gift a membership, I don't think you can choose who you gift it to. I think you gift it, and then YouTube gives it to somebody, you know, they decide who they. I haven't got any control of it, and I don't think we have, but I don't think so. Just to let you know that. And also, if it's a person that you specifically want to give it to, they've got to opt into it as well, I think. So it's a little bit complicated. Yeah. Well, that's right. There's the boyfriend. There's quite a few of her ex-partners, or could be somebody, like Shelley says, somebody completely, because, and there is a woman missing. One of the news channels mentioned there's a woman missing, went missing in exactly the same way, about 50 miles away, which isn't that far away, is it? 50 miles is about 50 minutes in a car. So, and there was a woman went missing on another trail. So could be someone who's going around the trails. You know, we just don't know. But I do think personally, I think it's someone who had a lot of knowledge of that trail. Or, yeah, like you say, yeah, because she declared, because that quite often happens, doesn't it, when someone declares they're in a relationship on Facebook, maybe an ex got jealous. Yeah. But do you know what I think of Michael? What makes me suspicious of Michael is the things he said, like, what did he say? He said, oh, there's no CCTV on that trail. There should be CCTV. What's the other thing? So he said quite a few things that were strange. Yeah. Yeah, somebody who knows that area, I think. Jackie, the press conference has been delayed till 12:30 UK time, 1:30 Spanish time. So what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go off, get my head down for a couple of hours, set my alarm and come back. And yeah, do you see that 411? It's random selection. So you can't choose who, you know, unfortunately. Yeah. And of course, don't forget, it was his stepdaughter that found her, and supposedly he said to his stepdaughter about the tunnels. The other thing that concerns me, you know, is the things he said, like he's tried to put suspicion on the boyfriend. Why is he doing that? You know, it's like, oh yeah, you know, well, he has got all these convictions, and you know, he's like dobbing him in straight away, and he doesn't even know him, so why is he doing that? So Rio is 40% Michael, 40% boyfriend, and then the other 20% anybody else. Yeah, and he said a lot of things. What I didn't like in that interview, that, well, I won't. The person who sent it me is on here tonight, but I don't like to say unless they don't mind me saying. The thing that worried me was how many times he mentioned about, you know, the different Caucasian women or white women, and you know, I felt like there was a bit of a resentment there towards white women. That you know, he did say that. He did make at least 3 times, if not 4 times. He said, oh, nobody ever looks for Indigenous women or coloured women. He mentioned coloured women. I don't know if any of my viewers at the moment are black, but black people don't like being called coloured. So, you know, it was, I don't know, he made some funny comments, but of course I don't know that it was him. I also felt at times his wife or partner or whoever that woman was at the side of him was looking at him a bit sideways, sometimes as though she was sticking up for him. She was saying all the right things, but sometimes I felt like she was thinking about it. Then there was the rings, which had disappeared. You know, the rings that he wore in the first interviews that he did, because he's done about 4 interviews. It's only been a week. Yeah, he was fixated on the race. Yeah. And so there was the rings that he said, oh, I'm not wearing my rings because people made comments about my rings, and you know, why shouldn't he wear rings? You know, that's not that, but why? It's like he made an issue of it, you know. What was the other thing I was going to say that he said? Oh, the other thing, I don't know if you watched the very first interviews with him, and he looked so sort of scrawny, didn't he? And he looked like he won't be capable of it. But that other interview where he was closer up with the camera, he's strong. He's strong. Hi, Rose Petal. And also, I think it's the male Emma White. I personally think he reminds me of Stuart Hazel. You know Stuart Hazel in the Tia Sharp case? Reminded me a lot of him. His demeanour, his physicality, you know, like he's thin, but he's like wiry. He's got a lot of muscles. He's strong. And he also made comments about her weight and how it probably couldn't be a woman that did it to her, because a woman couldn't have dragged her because she was 100, you know, she was tall and she was 107 kilos or what, you know, comments like that. It just seemed odd. Yeah, exactly, Jackie. Wiry with massive hands. And little men, yeah, shouldn't be underestimated. But I think he's quite tall, but he's wiry, slim and wiry. But, you know, maybe I'm being cruel, because at the end of the day, we'll find out later, won't we? Somebody has made a comment on my. They must be American, because it's Lynn, her name is. Funny, you're doing our US true crime and I'm following your huge murder story in Spain, because the US has only covered it once in the media that I saw anyway. I'm a Spanish teacher trained in Spain, and it's great practice. Cover this story too, please. What story is that? Huge murder story in Spain. Why don't I know about that? Right, I've got to Google that, haven't I? Because it'd be this guy in Thailand, yeah. Yes, I haven't covered that actually. I've seen it on the Twitter and that, but you know, the thing is, you could go on and on with. It's a shame, really, but this is a big case in Spain because it's a celebrity's son who's been given the death penalty. Yeah. I will cover that another time, but not tonight, because I've got in my head about Rachel. I can only think about one thing at a time. Oh. Oh. I feel like I should just leave you all on chatting, because I'm going to go, because I actually haven't eaten yet. I did cook my dinner. I thought, well, I'll cook it and then I'll eat it after I finish. I've had one fish finger so far. I'm going to go and eat. I'm going to go and sleep. And I will be back at 1:30. You're all just chatting. I feel like I can't leave it just chatting, can I? There's not a way that I can do it unless I don't turn it off and then remember what happened last time when I did that. We got all trolls on. The Mann house is in walking distance of the Mar and Par trails. So who are the Manns? Oh. Will you be awake, David? Will you still be awake? Well, it's not. I know one fish finger is not quite enough. It won't do it. Listen, I won't starve. You know, I've got plenty to keep me going. I will see you later at 1:30. Sorry, 12:30 UK time, 7:30 Est time, or whatever that one's called. Oh, there might not be many of us here, but I'll be here definitely. I can't miss that press conference. Sorry, I'm reading the. I get, you know what it's like when I get occupied with the chat. Lady Dog Lover, brilliant. Okay, I'm definitely going now. I'm going to go before I start. Yeah, I'd like to get some moderators in the end. I feel it's a responsibility for people. That's all, with moderators and that. Now it's like they've got to be here or whatever. That's the only reason why I haven't even bothered yet. Anyway, I'm going. I'll speak to you later. 4:11, you might not. I know you're probably working in the morning. But any of you that can make it, I hope you'll be back here at 12:30 UK time, 1:30 Spanish time. See you later.